Hello and welcome back to another episode on the channel by me, the Wise James, the wisest James of them all. Just a bit more Battlefield for lunch. Battlefield for lunch and some music.
If you don't feel blessed, you won't be blessed. You gotta know your worth before you can be worth anything.
All the days when not a thing went right. All the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I can't fight. When failure tried to take my mind, I wouldn't let failure take my life. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'll never give up, I'm blessed because I can't fight. Broken in pain, lonely, battered and bruised, always the same day. Nothing new or unusual, seems like nothing changed. It's always the same rules. No matter how bad it gets, I refuse to lose. No matter how bad it gets, I'll keep on moving. No matter how bad it gets, I can still choose to keep fighting up, to keep trying up, to keep grinding up, keep rising up. I just got to that point where enough was enough. I can't keep complaining, sitting and waiting for luck. I have to stop asking why me and start looking inside. Push through the pain and tell my story on the other side. Had to renew my mind and start fighting. I won't lie, it was frightening, but I survived. That choice got me to where I am today. If you think things always went my way, listen close to what I gotta say. All the days when not a thing went right. All the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I can't fight. When life try to take my mind, I won't let anything take my mind. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'll never give up, I'm blessed because I can't. They never got to see all the sleepless nights, all the sacrifices, the choice between heat and eating or having lights. All the knockdowns, knockbacks and failed tries. They don't see the wounds as scars cause they're internalized. They think I'm blessed and think that everything went right. They just see the end results and think I'm alright because I always smile. But they ain't seen the grind. I work so hard that overtime is just normal time. When you lose it all and then still lose again, it builds a different kind of fight inside. It builds a different kind of drive, different kind of fight, different kind of fire, different kind of desire, a different kind of light. But I'm blessed because I've got right. I wasn't handing nothing. The callus on my hand shows you I ain't bluffing. I'm like the time, you can't stop me for nothing. It's a marathon and I just keep on running. All the days when not a thing went right. All the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I can't fight. When life try to take my mind, I won't let anything take my mind. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'll never give up, I'm blessed because I can't fight.
That's my blessing. Not that I've ended my dreams, but that I had enough fight in me, that I had enough belief in me to go after my dream, that I had the courage to keep going, to push through the pain, to rise through the darkness, and to tell my story on the other side. My story. My blessed story.
All the days when not a thing went right. All the pain, all the sleepless nights. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'm a warrior, I'm blessed because I can't fight. When life try to take my mind, I won't let anything take my mind. I'm not blessed because it all went right. I'll never give up, I'm blessed because I can't fight.
Knock out what you can.
I'm feeling so strong, I can take it on. I've been that lone wolf since day one. I've been walking alone, I have no choice but to stay strong. With every breath in my lungs, I fight, I scratch, I claw, I keep pushing on. If I give my all, I know success will come. I can't let fear in, I can't let fear win. Now I can't. Been far from an easy life, so many ups and downs. It's been far from an easy ride. Cold, hungry, broken, tearful nights. I couldn't get it right, but my courage kept me in the fight. They threw me off the edge, but I learned to soar. They threw me to the wolves, and I tamed them all. They left me with the lions, I let out a roar. Nothing like you've ever seen before. I'm fearless. I can't let fear live around here. I can't let fear live around here. I won't let fear live around here. I won't let fear live around here.
Whatever comes my way, I won't be afraid. Through the trials and the storms, I keep faith. Nothing ever break the place. I am fearless. I am fearless. Whatever comes my way, I won't be afraid. Through the trials and the storms, I keep faith. Nothing ever break the place. I am fearless. I am fearless.
Everything I want is on the other side of fear. I walk through the valley of the shadow of death and I'm still here. I've been fighting my fears for so many years. Voices in my head tell me I can't, please disappear. I leave it all on the line and get so many scars, but they're just little scratches that never break my heart. I'm a warrior, I know there is no easy path. I've never heard of a legend with an easy past. I'll stand against the giants, I will swim with sharks. I'll jump through fire, I will walk through darkness. This is me, this is real self-belief. All I have is a dream, all I have is me. Nah, this ain't your ordinary mindset. I'm more than obsessed, this is a life set. I'm not afraid of anything. I go against the Grim Reaper in the ring and I'll still win. I can't let fear live around here. I can't let fear live around here. I won't let fear live around here. I won't let fear live around here.
Whatever comes my way, I won't be afraid. Through the trials and the storms, I keep faith. There's nothing ever break the place. I am fearless. I am fearless. Whatever comes my way, I won't be afraid. Through the trials and the storms, I keep faith. There's nothing ever break the place. I am fearless. I am fearless.
Whatever comes my way, I won't be afraid. Through the trials and the storms, I keep faith. There's nothing I'm afraid to face.
I am fearless. I am fearless.
Whatever comes my way, I won't be afraid. Through the trials and the storms, I keep faith. There's nothing I'm afraid to face.
I am fearless. I am
The balls!
fearless.
Stab in the balls! Stab in the balls!
Without intel, you have a better idea of each hostile
That's a
target.
powerful
Good
word.
work.
You'll get knocked down many times chasing your dreams. You'll feel like you don't have the energy
You've got a lot
to
of
get
targets
back
out
up.
there.
You don't have the strength to get back up. You will feel like giving up is the only option.
Heads up. Enemy group target.
You gotta go
Head on
for
the
it.
swivel.
You gotta hunt your dream. You got the potential to do anything. You are born to fly. Don't spread your
Go in
wings.
on the next
Go
one.
all out,
Fast.
and you will succeed. Dreams, we all have them. They keep us crazy, we don't know about them.
Destroyed.
Some of us lazy,
Whatever
some
track
get
on
in
you
my
now.
bed, some let their dreams disappear, then live a nightmare. You can't be casual about your dream, you gotta fight for it. You gotta work day and night for it. Stay focused, don't lose sight of it. You gotta train your whole life for it. There was something that you was gonna do.
You'll be compromised
If
if
you
you
ain't
don't move it.
started yet, you gotta make a move. You gotta go the distance, you gotta see it through. You wanna live your dream,
smart.
it's all on you.
Flat
Go hunt
sight.
your dream, go hunt your dream, go hunt your
Mission
dream.
objective
Do
locked.
whatever you need, do whatever you need, and you will succeed. You will succeed. Go hunt your dream, go hunt your dream. You got things to achieve, you got things to achieve. Be the best you can be the best you can be. You gotta live your dream, you gotta live your dream. So go hunt your dream. Hunting your dreams ain't easy, but you gotta dig deep and fight for your destiny. If it was easy, then we all would. I just wish that we believed that we all could. The truth is, you can make it. The truth is, only a few will make it. After the doubt, the pain, the struggle, and the setbacks, only a few can take it. But you gotta have faith. You can make your dream a reality. You got the greatness, the will and capacity to manifest what's in your mentality. Follow your mind sight, not your eyesight. No double vision, keep it tunnel vision. Make sure
got, bro? What we got? Looking that way. Looking that way.
Heads up! We've got a danger point.
Be ready. No second chances after this.
That area looks bad to me.
Let's rally on that RV point. Move!
Contact. Enemy infantry.
Heads up. You got a new mission incoming. Check your briefcase. You got a hostile target nearby. Smoke check him ASAP.
Fuck's sake. So annoying when it does that. Why don't they just make it a different button?
RV on that position!
It's the same button to use the ladder as it is to pick it up. So when you sometimes go to pick it up, it fucking uses it. Okay. Long shot. Who's shooting?
Use cover!
I don't like the look of this. That area looks bad to me.
He's dead. What? Damn, I'm good with a grenade launcher. That's why I'm in the top 10 in the world. Or I was anyway, I don't know if I still am. I've been playing a lot.
Nice. That SOB didn't know what hit him. That's how it's
I've done a lot
done.
of red sets, but not the actual game. Enemy there.
Heads up. We got a danger point.
That blaze is closing in. You don't have
hot
long
shot.
to get clear.
Boys.
Got eyes on a sniper!
Oh, enemy up here as well. Let's get there.
Contact! Enemy machine gun! Got a bad feeling about that.
Got enemy in sight!
Contact! Enemy infantry!
Machine gun!
Got enemy in sight! Feels dangerous here. Use caution.
Redeploy is good to go. Don't leave anyone hanging.
Fuck off! We killed each other! Oh no, someone else got him. That's stupid, that.
Raymond is down to point mark.
Good.
Enemy contacting my AO. Heads up. We got a danger.
Oh, they're reviving me. How kind of them.
Missions are done, but stay alert till we're out of here. All right, we're only halfway through. Step it up.
always depend on the kindness of strangers.
All right,
I just
you're
said
good
that
to
and then,
go.
you know.
Sending you back in.
He said class. I can always depend on the kindness of strangers.
Marking gear container. Doesn't look good.
Why was this loaded? Picking up a fucking gun that wasn't even loaded. It's got ammo, but it wasn't loaded. All the bullets used. It's so strange. It's very... Never ever happened before that.
Request FMV over my position.
Yeah, you got it. On the way.
Got a dangerous spot here. Got a bad feeling about that.
Listen up. Your location is heating up fast. You won't be safe there for long.
Over there, left me. That's a dangerous project.
Rally on that location.
You're almost at the end game. Keep pushing.
Shit. I didn't think they'd be hiding in between. Come on, boys. Bring on the glory. 4 more
Got
teams.
them! Shift fire.
Reloading.
What's a bad feeling about that? That area doesn't look good. What's so much thing inside?
It's funny that this person's been telling me that, like, anime, man, like it's an insult, or like somehow as if watching cartoons is an insult. It's not. Grown men watch The Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, Futurama, American Dad, Rick and Morty. The list goes on. Men watch cartoons. We do. If you don't watch cartoons and you're a man, then that's fine. It just means you kind of lost your... The child within you is just gone. You know what I mean? You haven't got that youthfulness anymore. Sucks to be you.
Heads up, we got a danger point.
Chicken Run, the movie, is technically animation. It's stop-start animation. So they did clay figures and took pictures, and then each picture was a frame of the movie, and then, you know, created the movie. So Chicken Run, one of the most popular British movies of all time that isn't live action, it's anime. Stop-start animation, it's called. People are just idiots, honestly, they're just idiots.
Hang in there. That's it. Stay with me. Let's go! I got you! Let's move!
Yeah! Good job, guys. Okay. Victory!
Prep for exfil. Bird should be there any second.
I actually think this person who's telling me that like anime as if it's an insult is probably one of these individuals who watches like
No one hit them.
Love Island, Big Brother, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, but thinks watching The Simpsons is immature. That'll be what it is, I swear. I'm not staying with the squad. No, I want to do some duos instead of quads. Most grown men don't watch the shit in your oh, right. Nothing is being watched in my profile pitch. Bless him. Bless him. Does he really think this has been watched? Does he think my profile picture is me watching Dragon Ball? Is that what he thinks? Wow. Wow, he's dumb. It's literally, clearly a wallpaper for the computer. It's a desktop wallpaper. Like, let me show you what a wallpaper is, you know? Fucking, I'm sure you... Actually, I don't need to belittle you. You just know what a wallpaper is. Oh dear, not the sharpest tool in the box. Oh. People are strange, that's for sure. People are strange.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange,
I've done my very best to do the poorest English to get the response here.
when you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Alright, yeah. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
Right, I'm going to change leadership to this other guy. And then we'll see how he does.
Situation is fluid. I've dropped smoke to mark the underground bunker. Eyes open for high-value equipment. Anticipate hostile contact. Go for deployment. Give them hell.
Move to that location!
Solid find on that intel. Keep digging for more.
But yeah, I'm actually going to be having a bit of a day off today.
Lock. You're heading back in.
So if anyone is watching right now, I'm afraid I'll be busy for the rest of the day. Because I've got to do some cleaning, a bit of gardening. Bit ironing.
Request overwatch. Grid is indicated.
I read you. Here it comes.
Fuck, how did I not see him on the radar?
Look at me. You stay with me.
People not show up if they're crouching. I don't know. Sometimes people don't show up on the radar and I don't know why. Honestly, got no idea. He should have been on the radar. He was, then he wasn't. Do you know what I mean? We had a UAV up. Some armor. Okay. Didn't do the animation, but it put it on. Whatever.
FYI, missions are up. Running in that location!
That's it. You take all the good guns, mate. Don't worry about your teammate.
Explosive set.
That area looks bad to me. Got eyes on
Check
the
your
sector.
missions.
Heads up, we got a danger point.
That area doesn't look good.
Heads up. Check your map for new mission details.
Got a danger spot here. Contact. Enemy infantry. Feels dangerous here. Use caution.
Contact. Hostile troops sighted.
That zone's heating up fast. You won't be safe there
Enemy
for
machine
long.
gun.
mission for you. Details on your map.
Right in the face.
Contact. Hostile troops sighted.
Motherfucker.
Incoming strike in your vicinity. Move.
That area doesn't look good.
Mission available.
Enemy contact in my AO! Get to that RV point, move!
Check your missions.
Got a bad feeling about that.
This battlefield is still crawling with hostiles. Stay alert. Check your missions. Heads up, you got a new mission incoming. Check your briefing.
Hey, Clown Zone. Yeah. It's strange that now they're doing a deal. Very strange.
That area doesn't look good.
But let's see if the ceasefire holds. But I don't know if you know, but Israel agreed to the ceasefire, but not against Lebanon. So
Check your missions.
there's still somewhat a war going on, or something going on. Do you know what I mean? But it's not as it's not as effective on the global markets. This guy's looking for us.
Heads up. Check your map for new mission details.
That area looks bad to me.
He's like, yeah, no shit, it's danger.
Half the fight's behind you. Time to step it up. Check your missions.
Yeah, but if it ends now, we shouldn't really have much of an effect in a few weeks' time. There'll be a slight increase, then it should go down again. But if the ceasefire doesn't hold, then yeah, you're correct. It will be very bad, very bad. It's likely to escalate the conflict as well because it'll be bad.
I don't have any
More
more
countries will be likely to join in because they
keep your guard up.
have their hand in a certain outcome. So the more volatile it gets, the more likely it is to be a world war. Fuck. I wasn't ready for them. You keep joining at the end of the stream, Clownsweller. I'm just doing a quick stream now, that's going to be the end. I'll have a quick chat for 5 minutes, but then I've got to
Your
go.
best isn't enough. It's just how it goes.
So yeah, Israel and Lebanon are still at war though, so it's not entirely a ceasefire. Let me just Google, what does Google think of this? Why is Israel attacking Lebanon? Paramilitary groups and Syria. Okay. See, I don't think drilling in the North Sea would ease the pressure, Clown Zone. I know it sounds stupid, but we'd be losing a future asset for a short-term gain. It's like going to cash converters and getting a payday loan. Sure, you got 100 quid cash, but you've got to pay 130 quid back in a month's time. So you've not actually got money, you've lost 30 quid. It's how you look at things, isn't it? It's really how you look at things. So the oil that we have in the North Sea, most of it, as far as I'm aware, Norway owns. But what we do own, we should keep, in my opinion. Because if we got another conflict like this in 20 years, we might need that oil for the country's national security, for our military, for our health systems. We don't know. If we just, drill it all out now, so everyone's cars is a few pence cheaper, it's kind of shooting the future in the foot. Like, I think we're at the situation now where, in Britain, we need to accept that the Tories fucked it and fucked everything. Brexit didn't go the way anyone wanted. Didn't go the way Brexiteers wanted. Hasn't gone the way anti-Brexiteers wanted. Brexit has not gone the way anyone fucking wanted, right? I wanted the people to take back power of this country, and they handed power to the Tories. Fucking crazy bastards. I don't know. I think we don't drill the North Sea oil. We keep it as our little pot of gold in case of a rainy day. That's what I think. I think we are at the situation where we need to start preparing for the future, because the here and now is gone. Today's gone tomorrow, so we might as well try and make a better tomorrow instead of trying to fix what we broke today. I don't know if that makes sense, but in my mind it makes sense that this country should be focusing on a brighter future rather than the problems of the past. Although we have problems of the past, but we should learn from them, not repeat them. What Starmer could do, quite easily, is reduce the tax on energy. How much is the energy tax? How much is the energy tax in the UK. I don't know. It's maybe 5%. Might be more. But there is a tax on energy, right? So if Starmer had made GB Energy and made the energy GB Energy produced tax exempt, it would be cheap as fuck. It would be cheap as fuck. But he's not... If he makes it tax exempt, it means he's got less money in the budget. So then he's got to go and make a cut over here. This is the problem with the government. They're not thinking, how can we make more money so we don't need to make cuts? And we don't need to raise taxes. That's basically all they care about. So, if they'd listened to me, we wouldn't be in this situation, to be honest. Like, we wouldn't be in this situation at all, but I honestly think Starmer cares more about the fact the energy companies are donors to the Labour Party. So, he's got to do what they want, because they're his biggest donors, or some of them, and they're massive unions as well, the energy companies. So, I think that's why he's done it wrong. I think he knows exactly how I wanted it done, but instead did it the way he thought best. And it wasn't what was best. At all. He did win the election, though, with it. And so he had to do it, which is good. He's just done it wrong, Belen. Bless him. Trolls on Facebook. Yeah, so if the country was using GB Energy to produce tax-free energy, because it's owned by the taxpayer, ran by the taxpayer, funded by the taxpayer, shouldn't be taxing it. That way it could offer energy rates at a lower rate than the private companies. So everyone would pile on for energy bills, which would make it a success and makes the country money, creates jobs, and you create energy independence from it. But the government didn't go for it. They decided to keep accepting donations from energy companies. You know, what can you do? I am one man, right? I can do a lot. But I can't convince 70 million people of something when they all think I'm full of shit. So it doesn't matter how right I am, right? It doesn't matter how correct I am. The guy who found out the Earth revolved around the sun was correct. The church still fucking killed him for it. He was right, but they killed him for it. What can you do? What can you do? If people would just listen and pay attention, we wouldn't be in this situation. But people are just on drone mode, sheeple mode, reactive mode. They don't think about what they're doing, what they're saying, what's going on. They just are programmed to respond and react in a certain way by different groups. Every single person, including me. We've all been brainwashed with propaganda our entire fucking lives. And it's really difficult to break free from it. Because you are what you consume. And if you consumed mindless, numbing politics your entire life, your brain will constantly think of mindless, numbing politics. You are what you consume, my friend. You are what you consume. The thing is, I came up with a solution in 2017 because I knew Russia had obviously blockaded Kiev over the energy bill, the 8 billion unpaid gas bill by Ukraine. So they blockaded Kiev, and the whole world did nothing. There was like minor sanctions, I think, but essentially nothing was done to Russia because of it. And I was sitting there like, if they actually invaded Ukraine, because we get a lot of our gas from Russia, we would then have a massive spike in energy costs, not just because of the cost of war on the global stage, but also because Russia is the main supplier of gas to the world. So we would then have higher energy prices. So my solution was, we needed to make sure that didn't happen. So, because Brexit was right around the corner, leaving the EU, I assumed the British people would get behind taking control of our country, giving the power back to the people, and fixing all this shit. But they didn't. They give the power to the Tories. Like, the people who literally have sold out Britain time and time again. Like, and I'm not saying Labour's any better, but you should have all voted for me. Like, you should have all made me Prime Minister, but I got sectioned instead. What can you do? You could say I was a political prisoner, but in realistic terms, I was very mentally unwell because of all the shit by the police and getting post-traumatic stress disorder. And then the people who gave you post-traumatic stress disorder get sent out and attack you because you've got promotion. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'll not get into it. But, yeah. Unfortunately, if the whole country had just listened to me in 2017 and 18, even though I was an insane lunatic who needed sectioned, we wouldn't be in this situation. And ironically, the person who did listen and use the ideas won the last election. They literally won the last election. The election I was supposed to be running in. And they won it with my policies. Go figure. Go figure. It is crazy. It's absolutely insanity. It's insanity. How I can understand importing energy if it's cheaper. You know, if you could import energy that you don't need from another market that's cheaper, I get that, right? But it's literally cheaper for us to produce our own electricity. It's logistically and mathematically impossible for it to be cheaper to send energy that has been produced on the continent in Europe along some power lines to Britain and then be used here, because it has to travel further, so there's more costs involved in the logistics, so it's a higher price. It's literally impossible to be for Europe for imported energy to be cheaper than your own energy unless they're using some amazing technique your country doesn't have. It's impossible. Because the logistics of it, they have to send it from somewhere else to you instead of you making it there. The cost of transiting it in that energy is therefore more expensive than the actual cost of the production of the energy. Unless they're using some special technique. And it's not like European countries are using some unknown energy production technique Britain's not aware about, is it? So, importing energy is literally the dumbest idea this country has ever come up with. The dumbest idea in our history. Because it could never be cheaper. It could never be cheaper. We literally have mountains of coal under our feet. And I don't agree with burning loads of coal to produce energy. But when there's an energy cost crisis, you could. We wouldn't be making more pollution than China or America or Russia. Not even close. It wouldn't even put a dent in what they're doing. So why are British people being impoverished because of the virtue signaling of politicians who are cowards? It baffles me because the thing is, 90% of the country actually agree with most of the things I say. But because I don't represent their side, they think I'm the enemy. And so there's no talking to them. There's absolutely no fucking talking to them. 1 second, I'm just going to make a cup of tea. 2 seconds. I'll put on some nice quiet music for you while we wait. I'm sure you'll know this song. If the world ever ends, we should all listen to this song as we die. Just made a cup of tea, mate.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end, no safety or surprise. The end, I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free? Desperately in need of some stranger's hand in a desperate land.
Yeah, oil prices dropped last night as soon as the ceasefire sort of thing was announced by Trump's administration. It was about 2 hours before the deadline they announced it. I was awake last night. I was watching, you know, waiting for the windows to go boom. I was just sitting there waiting, like, is there going to be a nuclear bomb tonight? What's going to happen? Half the planet was. People don't lie out there. Half the planet last night was sitting there like, is this gonna be it? Is this the day Trump does it? But yeah, as soon as the ceasefire was announced, bam, oil prices went down straight away. So I'm glad in a way that people are now saving money. That's good. Yeah. Let's hope. Interestingly enough, right? I've got this person on Facebook in the Restore group. Try to take the piss out of me because the background on my computers that it's Dragon Ball Z. It's a cartoon, right? So he thinks I'm immature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him a picture of some Japanese politicians dressed as Dragon Ball characters. Because they did it recently. Like, it's like Dragon Ball Z to them is like our Merlin and King Arthur. Honestly, it's crazy. Japan's politicians as Dragon Ball characters. There we go. Let's have a look. There we go. It's literally Japan's ex-prime minister dressed as Majin Buu. Like, I don't think I need to do anything else. That's fine. No, you know how it is, Clown Zone. Customers feel the cost of an increase in price immediately, but they don't feel the benefits of a price drop until the company thinks they can't get away with it anymore. So people will see it cheaper at the petrol stations almost immediately, sure, but it won't drop 15%. It'll take weeks to get to 10% lower, if it ever gets back to 15% lower. You know how energy companies are, oil companies, they'll rip every car for every penny. You know that. These companies are capitalists. They don't care about humans. They don't care about what's right. They don't care about what's sustainable. They care about capital. So if they can charge every driver who fills up their tank an extra penny, they fucking will. Even though they don't have to, they will. It's a sick world, my friend. It's a sick, sick world. Hang on, let me bring up this page so you can see it instead of me just talking to myself. Right there. There we go. Let's see what he said then. Let's see what he said. It's literally Japan's fucking Prime Minister. Well, ex-Prime Minister. They got a new one now. That female who Trump was talking about Pearl Harbor to. That's their new Prime Minister. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? Isn't it strange how people who buy petrol, as soon as prices go up, pay the increase. But when prices go down, it takes weeks to feel the benefits. I wonder why. It's almost as if these oil companies exploit the situation to get more money than they would have if they didn't. Oh, I mean, I should go and get my tinfoil hat, of course, because it's obviously a crazy conspiracy theory to suggest that oil companies are ripping people off. It's crazy to suggest that. I mean, they should section me again. I shouldn't say things like that. Well, I have actually got quite a busy day of adult things to do. So it's nice to see you, Clown Zone. You're one of the few people who you literally come only to my channel for the politics. That's it. You come for the politics. And I like that. I like that because I like talking politics with some people who can have an adult conversation about it. An intelligent point of view or perspective or an interesting twist on a situation. It's very good. I like that. Most people on social media these days are just all insults, insecure coping mechanisms, you know. If you don't agree with them, they'll instantly make up some sort of delusion about you. Oh, you must be left, you must be right, or you must be LGBT or something like that. They put you in a box so they can justify their actions to you or something, you know? So it's nice to have a decent adult conversation for a change. Bless him. In all fairness, right? I'm pretty sure we can run cars on water, so why aren't cars run on water now? Why are cars not run on water yet? Let's have a look, see what Google says. Cars cannot run on water because water is a stable burn byproduct like ash. Okay, hydrogen. Okay, byproducts water. Okay, why can't... Takes more energy than the hydrogen produces. Violating thermodynamics. Okay. Inefficient and physically impossible as a standalone fuel. But hang on. We use osmosis to generate energy in some places in the world. I'm pretty sure. So osmosis is the process of separating, I think, salt water and fresh water through a semi-permeable liquid, like an egg or some shit, eggshell or some shit. Wait there. Osmosis. Process of which molecular solvent tend to pass through a semi-permeable membrane from less concentrated solution. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure somewhere in the world they use osmosis to generate electricity. I could be mistaken, but there are ways that you could use energy production that you don't actually need oil. I know everyone loves their petrol cars and shit like that, but You don't actually need to spend hundreds of pounds every month for the rest of your life just so you can use your vehicle you paid for. There are other methods out there. Like, if we lived in the desert, you could just use a solar car. You know? Sounds stupid, but if you live in Venice, you don't need a car. You just need a boat and a paddle. No petrol prices there, unless you've got a petrol boat. Then you need. Do you know what I mean? It's just stupid. It's stupid. Electric cars are dangerous because you can't hear the fucking things. But if energy prices weren't so high, say if energy prices were currently 50% what they are, and we had slight advancements in batteries, and we changed from lithium to carbon. What's carbon? Not carbon. I can't remember what it's called. Graphite. Yeah. So if we advanced from lithium batteries to graphite batteries, although I'm pretty sure China's just created some cool battery, and energy prices were 50% what they are now, like, everyone would have an electric car, and if the batteries are far cheaper, everyone would get them. Like, the batteries is one of the big problems, because sometimes the batteries are more expensive than the damn cars. So it's pointless getting one. So when the battery breaks, you essentially got to buy a new car. You know, you want a car to last you a lifetime, not 5-10 years. It's not a fucking toaster. Do you know what I mean? Actually, I expect my toaster to last 20 years, to be fair. That's what you expect the toaster to last 20 years, I think. Yeah. A fridge freezer, also 20 years. Washing machine, 20 years. Actually, no, because there's a lot of water. I would expect the washing machine to last 10 years. No worries. I'm usually talking to myself anyway. Gonna make a cigarette. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Fucking honestly. People just say certain phrases to me and that's it. Off. Start singing, you know. Anytime someone says to me, oh, that's just the way it is, and that's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. It's just... oh, it's so funny, man. So funny. It's actually more interesting being special than being what I would call a muggle. See, I don't know if you have any conditions or mental disabilities or anything out there, but I honestly call normal people muggles because I think the rest of us are like basically mutants. You know, you've seen the movie X-Men. Well, we've all got our powers. We've all got our little powers and our little weaknesses, you know? That's what mentally disabled people are. We are the X-Men. Telling you. How do you lot know that we aren't the next step in the evolutionary tree? Like, the whole planet has this preconceived notion that people with certain mental conditions are somehow less than them, when they actually might be the next step in evolution from Homo sapien. Like, I'm not even joking. It could be Homo sapien and then mutated Homo sapiens and then end up as a new species. Like, sounds stupid, but some mentally disabled people have some fantastic abilities and skills. Like, abilities at painting and music beyond what is normal. Some mentally disabled people have exceptional talents and abilities that a muggle would kill for. Fucking muggles. Dirty muggle bloods. Oh dear. I make myself laugh, I really do. Right, I'm just gonna make a cigarette. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this cigarette, and that will be the end of the stream because I've got to do some things today. Got to do some things, some mantings, big mantings. Got to do some big mantings. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell. Bless them. Bless them. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing the bell.
Good morning.
Shut up, James. Nobody likes you. Whatever it is, you're overpaid. How can not being paid be overpaid? Dumbasses. Absolute dumbasses. How dare this person think they can insult Dragon Ball Z in front of me and get away with it? It's just never going to happen. Someone's knocking at the door. Someone's ringing a bell. Are you alright, Clown Zone? I hope it wasn't an intruder. Or Queen Lizzie Lizard come back to life. Boop, 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 boop. I've got that song stuck in my head now because I curse you, Clans. I curse you, you bastard. I swear to God, you bastards. Fuck, stupid as fuck.
Someone knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let him in. Ooh yeah. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody's ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door, I let him in. Yeah, let him in. Sister Susie, Brother John, Martin Luther, Phil and Don, Brother Michael, Auntie Jim, open the door and let him in. Oh yeah. Sister Susie, Brother John, Martin Luther, Phil and Don, Uncle Ernie, Auntie Jim, open the door, let him in. Oh yeah. One knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door, somebody ringing the bell. Do
Right.
me a favor.
That's me off skis, mate. I'm off. Have a good day, Clown Zone. Thanks for watching. Anyone who's watched, have a good day. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace.